Well, hello everybody. Welcome to the 4th annual Grandparents Day concert, production of the Hudson Education Center. I'm Gordon Darr, I'm the Managing Director of the Hudson Center, and it's been our pleasure to start this program about 4 years ago with an audience of maybe like 13 people, something like that. And so it's good to see all of you here. We have this year some kids returning for their 4th straight year. The program has been designed mostly for 7th graders to get experience performing solos. And then today is a culmination of all their work that they've done this summer, and then we do a special program for their families and for the community at large. And in fact, I'm very honored to notice some people here that are just that. They're just audience members that just came from the community. I don't think they're related to anyone in the program at all. They just knew about the program, they're here. So let's welcome those people. You don't have to stand up. Now, it is Grandparents Day, which I think is actually like a Hallmark holiday that they made up. But it's a good idea. And today is actually Grandparents Day. So we're going to start off by honoring and recognizing the grandparents that are here. So if you're a grandparent, would you please stand up or wave your hand and let's It's possibly the only thing happening in this county today in honor of Grandparents Day. All right, so let's start right away. What I'm going to do is let you look at your program. I'm going to tell you who's coming up in the first set, and then they're going to come, and I'm not going to introduce them individually. They're just going to play one after the other. But I will point out that in the group of 7th graders, we've got Grisha Griffiths, who will be playing a banjo piece, Cygnus, and then Tevin Zade is a sax player. He'll be playing, now he's going to play green sleeves, not the Bach minuet in G, but that's what I was looking around for music here, Tevin, and I couldn't find my green sleeves, but I think I'm okay, if you have confidence in me. I might ask him to play the first couple bars so I can lock in the key, and then we'll go from there. Now, I have to explain something about the Carole King pieces today that we sung. Next is Elise Wright, who will be singing So Far Away by Carole King. The idea originally was that we would do an entire concert of the Carole King album, Tapestry. Okay? And that kind of, well, that didn't happen. We just, logistically, we didn't get it together. But we do have some numbers prepared from that. And I think maybe eventually we may still try to do an entire program. The song So Far Away is a familiar tune that you'll recognize. It's from that album. It's a #1 song in 1972. And then we've got a bassoon player. Olivia Kemp will be doing In the Hall of the Mountain King. Kara Ryder will then play Gavotte. And then Cora will play the Russian folk song. Kendall Roosevelt playing the Minuet from Orpheus by Gluck. And then Richard Bauer has Vega. Now, I'm going to add right before Kendall, I'm going to have Olivia, who had just played bassoon, is then going to do a vocal solo, and she'll be singing Home Again, which is also from the Tapestry album. And then we have our 8th graders. Emma will play Alexander's Ragtime Band. Nicole is doing a particularly challenging piece. Maybe she's tired of hearing me say this. I think of all the kids here, I believe I may have, and I'm not knocking anything that any of them have done, but we did give her a particularly difficult piece, and I think she's really done amazingly with it. So, and the Allegretto Fantasia is a true solo and ensemble, probably 8th grade, maybe 9th grade actually, level piece that she worked out. And then Sabina is playing Fox, a popular hit by Coldplay that was out about 10 years ago. And then we'll take a kind of a little break for announcements. So with that, why don't we start, and we'll get into our Grandparents Day concert. Appreciate it. this is where I have to do kind of a little rehearsal, pretend that this isn't going on. Play a couple bars of it. Okay.
If it's easier for you, I just play really
There we go.
loud. Is this for real?
Yeah, go ahead, yeah. homework. of this program, again, is for the seventh graders to get experience playing solo music way in advance of solo and ensemble season, which starts along about November of this year. And the idea, too, is that they show up in class, right away the first couple weeks of school. And the teacher says, well, Monty, what have you been doing all summer? So, and I didn't even receive that type of feedback from the teachers before. They get 1 hour of community service credit for each time that they perform at the community center. They performed at the Chelsea Retirement Center, 3 different facilities there this summer. Did all this in August, mostly August. We performed at Camp Dexter for little kids. Went there about 4 or 5 times. We came to the Dexter Senior Center once. We did the Cedars of Dexter a couple weeks ago, and also went to the High Point School for the first time this year with a couple of kids. So for every one of those events, they get an hour of community service, which they can use for community service and leadership class, for scouts, for International Baccalaureate, or for National Honor Society. And so this year, we've got some certificates for them. And done a little better job of keeping track of it this year. So we're going to recognize them right now. Alex Starr participated at one event. He got an hour of community service. Kevin Clipper with 1 hour. Danielle, 1. Does that sound right? Yeah, Danielle got it. That's right. Here we go. With Richard, we've got 1. We actually had Ian Boyd, who's a college student. He gets a certificate, but he's already back to Kansas. And then Alex Sikora participated. She gets an hour. She's not here today. Kendall, 1 hour. Cindy Holmes is not here. 2 hours for her. Cora, 2 hours. Olivia with 3 hours. Kara Ryder with 4 hours. And then Sabina had 3. Kara is out. She needs to come in if I take it out. Kara, well, she's not playing today. And we'll just leave it. But anyway, Kara did 4 service hours this year as a viola player. And Emma Ripka with 4. Christine with 4. Christine Westman. Nicole had 4. Elise with 5. Elise Wright. Tavin with 5. Tavin is one of the 3. Tavin, Elise, and Grisha were the 3 kids that went to High Point School. And I've got to tell you, I'm really amazingly proud of those guys. Are you familiar with the High Point School? You guys familiar? That's up there at Wagner and Silent Church Road. And it's a school for the severely disabled children that aren't in the public schools. And we've done a lot to provide inclusion for children with varying conditions and disabilities through the years. But these kids they're very severely disabled. And a friend of mine is the director up there. And I got to tell you, these guys were fabulous. They performed, and I even saw them afterwards. Well, you guys stand up. Now, the 3 of you, Elise and Tavin and Grisha. I mean, these aren't adults yet. They're not 25 years old. They haven't seen a lot of life yet. But they were interacting with those kids and saying, "Hey, nice to see you today," and smiling and actually interacting with them. And I thought that was just amazing. So nicely done. We'll do more of that next year. Alexis Benson had 5 hours for us, and then Molly with 5, and then Emma Dunn with 5 hours. Grisha, our 7th grader, first time this year, had 6 service hours. He went to 6 different of these events. And very, very thrilled with that. Nice job. Okay, so this is what's in it for them basically. And I think that they developed a lot of stuff besides just getting better at music by participating. At this time, I also want to recognize some of the other kids. I see. I've got a committee called the Committee of 7, which is mostly high schoolers. They help me steer our events and help us plan events. It's not because there are 7 of them, but because we need 7 of them to have an effective meeting, and which is not always easy to do. So we got a couple of brand new members of the committee. We got Molly and Christine. If the 2 of you would stand up, and then Brian is in the back. Brian Dyer is on the team of 7. Stand up for us, please. Are there any other of the 7 here right now? These guys help us plan all of our year-round programs, okay, for the Hudson Center. Okay, guys, let's give them. This year we also had a group of orchestra kids, I don't think any of them are here today, that helped us plan the first ever orchestra picnic that the Hudson Center put on for orchestra kids to get them acclimated to high school. But none of them are here today. I also want to, I've got a couple of board members, or maybe 1 board member present of the Hudson Center. Laura Harrell is here. Laura, would you stand up? She is one of my board members. The Hudson Center is operated kind of like a soccer club or something like that, where the parents and the students have an awful, well, no, we give the parents more influence than they have in a soccer club. And we let the kids have more ownership as well. Okay, so I think that's it. Now what we're going to do is move on to the high school section. And we're going to start with Danielle, who's playing an extremely ambitious piece. Possibly, I know it's the most difficult one for me today. Roy Finzi wrote a very complex suite of 5 bagatelles for clarinet. She'll be playing the first movement, which is the prelude, which is the allegro. But it's a fast one, okay? And so she's playing that. Then we're going to have Kevin. And I will actually break my rule today. Now I'm going to introduce his piece with some talking, because we're going to need your help on that one. Then we go to Molly with Clarinet Candy. Leroy Anderson piece. Alexis Benson will then, now, can I tell her what's going on with you today? So Alexis is here anyway. She's kind of suffering from a throat, like a cold or something like that, but she's going to try it anyway. And so that's going to be cool. She's going to play another song from Carole King called Beautiful. And then Christine will finish us off almost, well, she's the penultimate performance with Amazing Grace. And that'll bring us to Alex, who will sing Scarborough Fair, but he's going to be accompanied. Every now and then we get an opportunity to combine the kids into one single event if they're working on the same thing. So they both did Scarborough Fair, and we figured out that they kind of worked out well together. So Emma and then Alex will close us out. And then we've got our final traditional send-off piece, which we'll do it at that point. All right, so let's continue on now with Danielle. So, oh, let's do it. For this, we need your help. And I can't snap my fingers, I used to do it all the time. So, we need about like this. Don't speed up. Keep it cool. Ready?
but I kind of sound a little nasally. So I'm going to try this, but bear with me if it sounds terrible. You got to get up every morning, smile on your face and show the world all the love in your heart. Then people gonna treat you better. You're gonna find, yes you will, that you're beautiful as you feel. Waiting at the station with the workday window blowing, I've got nothing to do
So that is our main program. We're going to conclude with our tradition. I'm going to ask Olivia and Elise to come up here and do something we've not done before. We've got two girls that can sing our closer, so they're both going to sing it. We're going to one verse by one, and then the same verse by the other. So, second verse, same as the first.
So
Unless you want to choose which one of them gets to sing. Ready? Start again, here we go.
Thanks for everything, every word, every sigh, every kiss. Thanks for everything, for bringing me moments like this. For taking the skies of gray and making them blue. For taking my cares away and took my heart to you. So thanks for everything, every thrill in your tender caress. Thanks to you alone for all that I've ever possessed. You gave me my reason to dream and made every dream come true. And so for everything, my thanks to you.
It's been a long show, over an hour. This is pretty long, but a couple of them are actually ready with a little encore. Would you guys be okay with that?
Yes.
Is that all right? Okay. So, if you want to do your encore, give me a thumbs up that no one else can see. Give me a thumbs up if you'd like to do your encore. Okay. All right, here we go. So Christine's going to play another, you should do this, because this might be the last time we actually perform this piece, because we got to put this one out of commission. Right? We've been playing this one for like a year. This is Christine with the Trumper's Lullaby. Now you guys are going to get home, you're going to think, why didn't I just play the encore? We'll do it next year, okay? Or we'll find time for you to do that. Trumper's Lullaby by Leroy Anderson. This is a really nice send-off piece. I want to ask all of you to stick around for some refreshments.
I'll do the encore.
Will you?
Yeah.
Okay. You have an encore. You want to do yours now?
Sure.
Okay. We'll do Christine last, and then Brisha gets in. You're doing it? Okay, it's Tavern, Greaser, Christine, correct? Yeah. And then, okay, so we're doing, yeah, okay, we're gonna do Tavern, Greaser, Alexis, Christine. All right, good. We got it all right, guys? Tavern will be playing Bach's Minuet in G. It's kind of a familiar piece. Bach actually had 2 famous minuets in G, and this is the one that's not as well known as the other one. Well, that got a laugh at the cedar. Green sleeves. It's right here. Stormy weather. Which one? Okay. Okay. Good. There you go. Real quick. Sharp. Yeah. Just sit though. Okay. You want to stand, use this, or you want to sit? Okay, she's gonna. And I think that everyone here watches YouTube a lot, so you've probably seen this already many times because of